All right, I'd like to welcome everyone to the October 23rd, 2023 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you please rise and join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. I'm Jeff Benton, President of the Board this year. To my left is Vice President, fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill. To my right is fellow Commissioner Barb Lewis, our Administrator Tracy Davies, and Deputy Administrator Dawn Houston. Clerks are Allie Lusich and Jennifer Walraven. We can begin.
Resolution number 23-885, in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held October 19th, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 23-885. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment today, so that brings us to item number 3, resolution number 23-886, in the matter of approving purchase orders, then and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 1020, memo transfers in batch number MT APR 1020, and procurement card payments in batch number PC APR 1020.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 23-886. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-887, in the matter of canceling the Delaware County Commissioners' session scheduled for Thursday, December 7th, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 23-887. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-888, in the matter of acknowledging receipt of and rejecting for consideration an amendment to the petition for the Liberty Lake Sections 1 and 2 subdivision drainage improvement petition.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? If anybody had any comments, I know it didn't meet the qualifications, so we have to go back to redo it. So anyway, vote please.
Vote on motion 23-888. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-889, in the matter of reappointing a member to the Delaware County Board of Building Appeals.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jane Hawes, Director of Communications. The first one we have before you today, Board of Building Appeals, Matthew Akers is interested in being reappointed, and we recommend your approval.
Okay. Discussion, comments, vote please.
Vote on motion 23-889. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-890, in the matter of reappointing a member to the Delaware County Board of Zoning Appeals.
So moved.
Oh, sorry. Second.
Discussion.
And this one, Colin Howard, who has been serving on the board, is also interested in being reappointed, and we recommend your approval.
Okay, comments, vote please.
Vote on motion 23-890. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-891, in the matter of reappointing a member to the Delaware County Rural Zoning Commission.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
And with this one, Donna Meyer has been serving on the board for quite a while, and she is also interested in being reappointed. We recommend approval.
Okay, discussion.
Just thank all those for willing to be reappointed, or if anybody's new, for their willingness to serve.
Yeah, again, same thing, all three. We appreciate their willingness to serve the community in various boards. So these boards are important, and they're oftentimes difficult to fill, some of these positions, because they have narrow qualifications. Vote, Jennifer.
Vote on motion 23-891. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-892, in the matter of approving a permit for use of Delaware County facilities.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
And this one is the annual Veterans Day event that our Veterans Services Commission sponsors. It'll be taking place on Saturday, November 11th, in honor, obviously, of Veterans Day, out front at 11 a.m., and we recommend your approval.
Okay, comments, vote please.
Vote on motion 23-892. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jane.
Resolution number 23-893, in the matter of establishing a maintenance bond and releasing construction bond for Mave Meadows.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Morning, Rob Riley, Chief Deputy Engineer. Mave Meadows is a 35-lot, single-family subdivision in Berlin Township located off Pyatt Road just south of Cheshire Road. The public street and stormwater improvements have been completed by the developer, and they're ready to go on the one-year maintenance period.
Okay. Vote, Jennifer?
Vote on motion 23-893. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-894, in the matter of approving the plat of subdivision for Hidden Ravines Crossing.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This is the plat for the area involving the new BJ's Wholesale Club off Route 23. Plat has been approved by all the necessary county agencies and is ready for your approval.
Okay. Comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 23-894. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 23-895, in the matter of approving an owner's agreement for Berlin Farms West, Section 2.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This is a standard owner's agreement involving 55 new single-family lots in Berlin Township called Berlin Farms West, Section 2. Again, involves all the new public street and stormwater improvements for this development.
All right. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 23-895. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution
Rob.
number
Thanks, Rob.
23-896, in the matter of amending resolution number 22916, approving a drainage maintenance petition and the ditch maintenance assessment for Berlin Farms.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Brett Bacon, Soil and Water Conservation District. This is amending the original resolution accepting the Berlin Farm subdivision onto the drainage maintenance program. In preparing the first year's assessments, we discovered the language in the resolution did not match the language in the petition, specifically regarding the methodology for calculating the assessments. So this resolution corrects that, and also the final cost of the infrastructure ended up being less than what was stated in the petition. So we're revising the cost of the project downward, thus lowering the assessments for the landowners in that subdivision.
Okay. Comments? Vote, please.
Vote on motion 23-896. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thanks, Brett.
Resolution number 23-897, in the matter of approving the agreement between the Personal Research and Development Corporation doing business as Prodico and the Delaware County Board of Commissioners for assessment management services.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dawn Houston, Deputy Administrator, and I'm recommending your approval of this agreement with Pradco. We primarily use them for assessment and coaching services and pre-employment screens for EMS and 911. However, we have utilized their services in the past for other departments and also training. They have indicated that they had a rate increase and approached us about locking in rates through October 2026. So we were grateful for that and would recommend your approval. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Okay. Questions, comments? All right. Vote, please.
Vote on motion 23-897. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Thank you.
Resolution number 23-898, in the matter of approving the Delaware County Board of Commissioners letter of support for the Delaware County Transit's 2023 application for mobility management through the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission 5310 funding opportunity.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tracy Davies, County Administrator. We do have Andy Volnick here with Delaware County Transit who can come and speak to the letter.
Okay. Welcome, Andy.
Thank you, Commissioners. Again, Andy Volnick, Executive Director for Delaware County Transit. This is a typical grant that we apply for on a yearly basis that assists our mobility management program to execute our elderly and disabled transportation programs. So this is us trying to maximize our funding, getting as many letters of support as we can, and we are asking for a letter of support from the Commissioners. I'm happy to answer any questions.
You said you apply every year. Or do we normally get it?
Yeah. Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah. As the de facto for Delaware County, absolutely.
Okay. All right, other questions, comments? Good luck.
Thank you.
Jennifer, vote, please.
Vote on motion 23-898. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
We do have one other item today for consideration. Resolution number 23-899, in the matter of awarding a community enhancement grant and approving a supplemental appropriation.
So move.
Second, discussion?
I have comments.
Go right ahead.
I have several concerns about this. One, I'm not sure it technically met our deadlines, but that's probably secondary to some other concerns. We're talking about $5,000, and the city is now willing to match $5,000. That's only $10,000, that's roughly a third of what they requested. I'm not sure that's substantive enough that it would be able to accomplish the goals they're asking to be accomplished. It would seem to make more sense to have included this in the next round of next year. I expressed in the meeting some concerns about safety issues based on the location of the signs. Comment I think I made, and I think of support from some others as well, was I could see a pedestrian behind the sign as someone's making a right-hand turn, not be able to see and could create a hazard. And I would hope that if this moves forward, that that would be looked at and addressed. To me, this is advertising. This should be done by the business community if they think it's important. I don't think that should be our role. And lastly, and maybe most importantly, if we're willing to do this for Delaware City, and again, there's no one that's a bigger supporter of Main Street than I have. I have been a strong supporter year after year after year. So that's not really, has nothing to do with this conversation. It has to do with, I think, the reasons we're here and the reasons we're evaluating. But the fifth concern is, if we're willing to do this for Delaware City, then we would have to do it if asked by Sunbury, Powell, Ashley, Ostrander, the portion of Westerville that's in our county, the portion of Dublin that's in our county, at least consider those. And I just don't know that's a road we should be traveling. And again, it has absolutely nothing to do with Main Street. It has to do with an area that I really have concerns about tying up or using county taxpayer dollars for, and therefore I cannot support it.
Okay. All right. Commissioner Lewis, comments?
I do think that this would help, the wayfinding would help those find the businesses in Delaware County, and we do rely on sales tax. So I also think that, and I believe too that they are reaching out Main Street to the businesses and asking them to contribute too. It's a small ask, and I think it's a good project, so I'll vote for it.
Okay, yeah, I guess I would echo Commissioner Lewis's comments. It is only partially funding their project, but it is good. And we've done this. We did this in Shawnee Hills a number of years ago, a similar sort of project. And this was deemed to be the project that Main Street, which is a really good organization for the whole community, not just downtown Delaware. They attract from the region and the county. So again, I think it's a good idea, and I support it as well. Again, it does help the whole community. So, any other discussion, comments? Let's take a vote. Jennifer?
Vote on motion 23-899. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
No.
That brings us to administrator reports.
Nothing from me today.
Tracy, Dawn,
Thank you.
Commissioner Lewis?
Yes, I went to the Fall Fest for People in Need. It's one of their annual programs for supporters, and just, again, People in Need does such wonderful work. They gave out a lot of information on all the people that they've helped, and it was a neat event at Heinrich. Henmick, yeah, thank you. Yeah.
I have trouble with that every time. So.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and Hammock Farm and Brewery, that's where it was held. But it was a beautiful night, and it's always great to recognize people in need.
And now if I go on, I know I'm taking some of the others.
It's on my list.
Yeah, 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 I was, look at that. Yeah. We all attended our CCAO, County Commissioners Association Regional Meeting last Friday. They went over the state budget. It was very helpful. There certainly is a lot in the state budget, as always. And so they reviewed some of the highlights that applied to counties. And then I had the honor of going to the Arbors. And Arbors is a rest home that is on the west side of Delaware, and they honored those veterans who could not actually attend honor flight. So it was quite moving there, and just to see the vets there, and boy, they've given so much to keep our freedom. So
Veteran Services helped set that up?
no, it was actually
The honor flight folks?
it was yes, someone from Honor Flights who organized it.
Okay.
So anyway, that's it.
Okay. Commissioner Merrill?
Obviously, we're all at the CCO budget meeting, so Commissioner Lewis handled that very well. But we also, as the Sunbury Chamber, had their meeting and had people involved in the election in November, and they spoke at the chamber meeting. Commissioner Benton and I were there, and it was interesting to hear from the various candidates, and enjoyed that. And I got a text last night from Margot Michaels, and she asked some questions about the parade that's coming up, and I said, well, maybe we'd consider coming to session and just updating everybody. She can't make it, so I said I'd be happy to just remind everybody that the November the 5th, the Veterans Parade, and starts at 3 o'clock, and it's a great way to support our veterans, and of course on November the 11th as well. So hopefully everybody can come out and be supportive, and the actual parade will start at 3, and just a shout out to Margot. This is a project she takes on every year, and it's a success because of her efforts and her committee, but she kind of leads that effort, and I can't say it strong enough how much I appreciate what Margot does to make this happen. So, and I may mention it again next week as a reminder, since we'll have another opportunity, and that's all I have today.
Yeah, I got an email from Margo as well, and I asked her to provide the details, which she now has provided, so I wasn't sure exactly when the...
But we apparently said the same thing unknowingly.
Yeah, so, yeah, and the breakfast is the November 11th at the fairgrounds, I think at 9 a.m. The parade is the Sunday before.
Right.
So, again, kudos to Margo for really trying to get that thing to be a bigger event than it has been. And that's great to recognize our events, or our vets. I went to the chamber lunch Thursday, and the presentation was about the Housing Alliance, and it was very interesting. A lot of initiatives, a lot of different ways of addressing, as we all know, we need housing. It's kind of across the entire spectrum. We need housing in Delaware County. And it was very well laid out and interesting. And again, they've got initiatives in virtually all areas of increasing and improving the housing options for Delaware County. Certainly a challenge in this environment with cost of construction going up, interest rates going up, and so on. So went to the foundation dinner Thursday evening as well. That was very well attended. I think there were 500, maybe 600 people there. And it's a really neat event, able to recognize some local volunteers who do just really good things. Got Records Commission Wednesday. Delaware County was voted the best place to live by 24/7 Wall Street, which I'm not familiar with that organization, but I don't think any of us are surprised to hear that. This is, we all feel that way, I'm sure. But anyway, again, just one of those neat little recognitions. And Jennifer, we need executive
We
session.
do have an item for executive session. Resolution number 23-900, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of appointment of a public official or public employee.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Vote?
Vote on motion 23-990. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
All right, we're now in executive session.
We're going to ask you to sign a letter for